Back, I'm Fujit, and this is the Challengers Grand Final. ANBU versus Eagle. And my webcam's a little bit glitchy, I don't know why, but you'll cope anyway. Oh, like I said, it's been a while since I've been on NA, and I've missed you guys, I really have. But time zones and everything like that really do get in the way. But anyway, what's going on today? So, firstly and foremost, this is a reward stream. However, a bit complex. What you need to do in the YouTube chat, I have pinned a message, okay, and that message contains a link. That link leads to the official portal for Wargaming NA. You need to actually have that portal link open. You need to log in via your in-game name and your normal account login, and then you need to have the portal window both open and active in order to gain the rewards. The rewards will come way after the stream is finished, so don't stress if you don't get anything immediately, because it doesn't work that way. It will tick over every 10 minutes, and I believe every 10 minutes you will get a container. But you won't get that until after the stream finishes, as I said. So don't stress if you don't get everything like immediately. Give it time, guys, give it time. I'm not the only one streaming either. Every Good Name is taken, or Every is also streaming. I'm streaming. Hello. iShot is streaming in Russian, and Robert85 is streaming in Espanol. So all you Spanish speakers out there, don't feel obliged that you've got to watch me speaking in English and bad English. If you speak Spanish, then Robert85 is your guy, to believe that. We are set to have some amazing action tonight. I've just come on the back of the EU Challengers final, and you know what? It was so close, so close, so close. It was really difficult to call who was going to win that. So I'm hoping that we're going to get much of the same going on here. We may also have an interview with the clan lead captain of Eagle. I don't know as of yet. We did discuss it, and obviously if they win, interview may happen. But it all depends if they win. Excuse me while I take some coffee. It is like 5 a.m. for me. It's a lot later for me than it is for Every, excuse me, or Robert. For them, it's like 3 a.m. So, as I said, it's been a long time since I've been on NA. But I'm glad to be back, guys, to be fair. Basically, what happened was we took a back seat mainly because there are homegrown NA streamers nowadays. What with the likes of 34, he's a great streamer. I don't think 34 was able to do today for other commitments. And we also have Robert85, who's the Spanish streamer, as I said. He does a lot of the NA stuff, so I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. Early in the morning, you get sneezes like that. So we should be getting the room invite pretty much anytime soon. It's a best of 9, so it's the first of 5 victories. It's the stream itself will last for an hour. Well, it's actually an hour and 10 minutes. You won't start getting the rewards, and the portal will not start giving those rewards out until the first match actually kicks off on the hour. So if you're like me and you've got the portal open on another device like I am because I'm streaming, then it's not going to kick off for a while. Okay, it's as simple as that, guys. So wait for the games to kick off, and then it will start ticking over nicely. Sage, the page is not found in Asia. I don't know, Julian. That's the direct link for NA server, and I don't know if they're server dependent, the rewards. I had to sign into my NA account for this to kick over, so it could be only available for NA. I am not 100% certain if you need an NA account, so that's probably one of those things, you know, but give it a bash. Also, I've been told that if you are on a Samsung device, okay, then if you go through Google Chrome, it may not work. It may have a green screen, so you may have to go through something else. All you need to do though, guys, if you have got a grey screen, just click refresh, okay, and it should sort you out. I'm not saying it will, I'm just saying it should sort you out. Mine is pretty okay. Mine is showing, I'm on an iPhone here, and mine is showing okay. So there's, you know, if it's okay for me, it's generally okay for most other people. I don't know about other devices, and I don't know about other platforms like Windows 7 or whatever. I have no clue, or Explorer or anything. All I do know is that on my iPhone and on my Mac and on my iPad, the window portal does work and it is open. So don't worry about that. Any major concerns, don't ping me, but go to the Discord, the official Discord, go to tournaments and raise the concerns there. But by all means, don't ping me. You won't get anything from me because I'm busy here. Look at that. Match is about to start. Going out on a Rockfield. I'm going to jump out because we have got a stream delay. The stream delay is 3 minutes, so which is the minimum recommended. So what I'm going to do, we're going to sit here for a moment and wait for it to get to that 3 minute mark, and then we're going to jump in and see all the action as you do. Excuse me while I have another sip of my coffee. It's lovely to see 121 people on the stream here on NA. Yay! I missed you too, guys. The other thing is this, and this is disingenuous for a YouTuber to say this. If you are watching this via YouTube thinking that you're going to get rewards, guys, you're not going to get the rewards just by watching it via YouTube. You actually must go via the portal. The portal must be open, you must be logged in, and it must be an active window. So if you're sitting here thinking, oh, I'll just watch it on YouTube, YouTube won't give you the rewards, okay? Only the portal will give you the rewards. Disingenuous as a YouTuber, I know, because it means you have to sort of leave me and go and watch it via the Wargaming official portal. But guys, don't do yourself out of free containers. There are 6, I believe, that you can grab hold of. So as I said, don't do yourself out of 3 containers at the end of the day. It's just not worth it, is it? Not really. So remember that. So follow that link, log in via your in-game name, get the portal window open and active, and you'll get the rewards. You can have it open on another device and continue watching me. That'd be lovely. Or you can have it open on another device and watch Every Good Name Is Taken, or Robert85, or I Shot. Choice is yours at the end of the day. So we're now going to jump into the room, and we can see we're going out on Rockfield. So I had a little bit of a glitch earlier with the map overviews, but we'll see if the glitch is still there. It probably is, but we will find out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump into the room myself, and then we're going to do a flyover of Rockfield. So that was Rockfield. We all know and love Rockfield, of course we do. So we will have AMBU on the south spawn and E-Girl on the north spawn. Now, I must admit, I haven't been keeping up to date with the teams and the players in those teams on NA for quite a while. So I'm going to have to familiarise myself as we go through. So let's have a look. We've got Massivo in a Sheridan, Camisa in a Type 71, just Waifu in a 71. Oh, I hate it when they do this. Is that Nice? Nice in a yo? It's like Dakota. Dakota-san in a Type 71. Lolly in a Caro 45T and Kino in a 71. Moving over to Eagle, we got SpeedX in a Minotauro. Wowzers. Purple in a Caro. Oh, I don't know you. Supreme in a Kranwagen. White Tiger. Nice. In a Type 71. Krish in an Object 140. Dragonfly in a T22 medium, potentially. And Firefly in a Type 71. And, unsurprisingly, SpeedX has changed from a Minotauro. I was wondering then, scratching my head, thinking, really? Really? A Minotauro? I can't see a Minotauro being a tournament tank. And then Purple has jumped into a Kranwagen. So, a couple of changes, but as you can see, the Type 71 still a meta favourite. Kranwagen making a bit of a comeback. I mean, we've got 3 of them there for Eagle, which is interesting. But keep your eyes on those Caros, because they are pretty mean. Let's get the scorecard up. And let's see who's going to go well. Look at that. They've done it to me again. They always do this to me. So we've got Eagle. Oh, lost the Eagle logo. Sorry, Eagle. And I've lost the other logo. So I've lost the logos for the moment. I'll sort that out later. Okay, let's get up high into the back of the map as we normally do here. And already we can see that AMBU are looking for that B cap with those early spots, and Lucaro is going out to the sea as well, but Massivo is going out with the Sheridan into those early spotting positions, trying to get those early spots, and here comes Eagle pushing heavily up to that C cap with Firefly and SpeedX rushing down towards that B cap, but the B cap is going to be taken by AMBU. AMBU straight in there with Kenobi and Kamisa, and not able to cap, however, although Purple Poppy did get a bit of a smacking, a little bit, not much. Now comes SpeedX coming around the corner, gets a bit of a bloody nose though. C cap will be taken by Krish here for Eagle, and we're just going to try and stay with it. Oh, White Tiger really getting pummeled there in the 71. Put some shots back into the Dakota-san, but he's got to be careful as White Tiger. Firefly coming around to relieve some of that pressure. But, oh, good shot going in from across the map there. Kenobi feeling a little bit of the pain. Same with Dakota-san and same with Kamisa. But SpeedX wrecked is still getting pummeled a little bit. However, they are up on cap points at Eagle. They've denied AMBU the B cap completely, which is exactly what they needed to do. A cap is yet to be taken. Now it is taken. And now Eagle making a push onto Dakota-san and Kamisa. Oh, Dakota-san going down early doors. Now they can isolate Kamisa and give Kamisa a bit of a hard time. Sped and Firefly and White Tiger all pummeling Kamisa in this Type 71. Down goes Kamisa. But now the shots are going back in. SpeedX, Kenobi putting a good shot in there. Now Eagle are pushing down onto Kenobi. Kenobi is trapped. Kenobi is not going to last this little brawl, and down goes Kenobi. 3 tanks down there for the AMBU team. Trying to see here. I mean, Nice is over there, and Kara and Lolly is there as well, but just Waifu is now, over at the top of the map. Down goes Supreme, courtesy of Massivo, but at the same time, just Waifu goes down as well. We've got the 45, the Yo, and the Sheridan outstanding here. And we've got Dragonfly and the Kranwagen tooling off against Nice here. And the Yo is winning the brawl at the moment. Dragonfly's feeling a little bit of the wrath of that Yo. Firefly coming in to help, so is SpeedX wrecked. And Nice should be feeling some of the pain coming in from Firefly, and Nice does. Now Dragonfly. Oh, Dragonfly goes down, poked a bit too soon. But down goes Nice. Lolly in the Caro there. Oh, wayward shot. Lolly trying to run away, but look at the points. 2 against 3 here, so it's not exactly all over, but they've got 2 bases of Eagle, and Lolly doing the best to run away. Massivo trying to capture this C-cap's not going to help AMBU, to be honest with you, but they've still got time. I mean, Massivo is still very healthy. A very healthy Sheridan, but let's be fair, it is a Sheridan. And if you have a look at the other side of the map, Firefly will probably take that A-cap as Firefly pushes down there, and Firefly is going to jump into the A-cap. There we go. So whilst the C-cap has been taken over this side, the A-cap will be taken. And, oh, good shots coming across. Massivo knows that Eagle knows where that Sheridan is, so Massivo's got to get out of there. Let's just go down. Here is Lolly in the Caro coming around to join Massivo. There's no point doing the overhead at this moment in time. That's my microphone. You can just see poking into the corner there. Sorry about that. So this Caro now. I'm going to stay with the Caro. I'm going to try and pop around this corner and put something into Poppy. And Purple Poppy feeling a little... Oh, that was a great shot into the side. The Caro has got a good gun, but not very great armor. And now we have Massivo. Last man standing, but it doesn't matter because Eagle get it on the points. Off the mark are Eagle. What a great little game that was. Wow. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. I've already lost 100 odd viewers. Down to 22. What to do? I did have 122 and then everybody just went, oh no, it's open now. I can watch it via the portal. As soon as you start watching via the portal, that's it, it's all over. Everybody runs away. Which is fine as long as, you know, look, at the end of the day, my philosophy is this: I'd rather people come for the games. Yeah, I mean, if they want to come for the rewards, that's up to them. You know, never knock a freebie. But at the end of the day, you know, phew, then go to bed then, Den. It's fine by me. Right then, so we are going to swap those spawn points here with AMBU now on the north spawn, Eagle on the south spawn. We have Massivo in the T100, Kamisa in the Type 71, Just Waifu in the 71, Nasi in the VK90, Dakota in the 71, Lolly in the T100, and Kenobi in the IS7. Looking over at Eagle, we had SpedX in the 71, Purple Poppy in the Crown Wagon, Sub Supreme in the Crown Wagon, White Tiger in the 71, Krish in the 71, Dragonfly in the Crown Wagon, and Firefly in the Type 71. So, there we have it. A couple of seconds ago, it's already 1-0 in the favour of Eagle. And as you can see, the room differs to the game, okay? So in the room, it says Eagle on the left, AMBU on the right, whereas in the game, it's the other way around. So what can I say? What can I say? So, have ANBU got anything to come back with on this? They will be looking to have something to come back with. But Eagle were very quick off the mark there, to be honest with you, here on Rockfield. But we saw this on EU as well. I mean, OGT did manage to turn over TQT very, very quickly and very, very early. Yet they ended up coming a cropper with TQT, ended up winning. So this time, AMBU, B-cap straight away. We've now got Kamisa and Dakota-san coming up, Just Waifu coming up, and Kenobi coming up. But we also have Eagle making a push round to the C-cap. So both teams are coming to the C-cap to an extent, although Nessie there in the VK90 is overlooking A. B-cap has been taken by AMBU, and AMBU will therefore get the points early doors. C-cap will eventually be taken by Eagle. You can see here Kamisa and Dakota just rotating back towards the spawn. Just Waifu and Kenobi are staying where they are. And over at the back there, we've got White Tiger just sitting in the spawn still. I don't know if that's rotating round to join the rest of the team, whereas SpedX just sitting in the big rock. C-Cap has now been taken, so Eagle will now rotate back towards their spawn. Well, not all of them, you can see. 3 of them are still staying there. And if we look over the other side of the map, we've got the majority of AMBU sat over there. They have got both bases, so they are getting the points clicking up nicely. Here we have Eagle stacking up in the middle area. Krish, Firefly, White Tiger, and SpedX all in the middle, looking to basically isolate just Waifu here. Oh, good shots going into just Waifu. Now Dragonfly, Sub-Supreme in purple, all looking to jump down on Waifu, but they can't because of the overview from the other team, from the other tanks on AMBU. Waifu is in a world of problems though. So not being funny, just Waifu is in a load of problems here. Now White Tiger comes in there, but these Type 71s take a while to whittle down. Just Waifu still hanging in there. SpedX has gone down, so they've taken their sweet time to get rid of just Waifu. But as I said, those Type 71s are not easy to get down. Down goes just Waifu, and this time down goes White Tiger. This time AMBU have got the advantage. Firefly is now looking in a world of pain, and Firefly will not last. Kamisa will come round, little ram, give you a little kiss, and then eventually take him. Oh, Lolly goes down, but there are only 3 against 5 here. Eagle have only got 3 tanks against 5. Kish is going to go down. There goes Krish. And over on this side we have Dragonfly. It's too late anyway. They got the points. There you go. Boom. So, off the mark, both teams. AMBU won and Eagle won as we leave Rockfield. We're now going to move into Castilla. Always an interesting map on the tour scene. So let's have a quick overview. Hopefully it doesn't glitch. It glitched. Sorry. It does that from time to time. Yeah, I'm trying to, Spock. Oh, yeah, it glitched a little bit. What time of day is it? It's now 6 AM for me. So I've had about 3 hours sleep. No more than that after finishing EU. So yeah, it's about 6 AM. So, a glitchy Castilla. Sorry about that, but you get the point. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, we will have, going off on the first part of the map, we will have AMBU on the north spawn, Eagle on the south spawn. We have Masivo in the Sheridan, Kamisa in the 71, just Waifu in a Bat Chat, Nissi in a 71, Dakota in a 71, Lolly in a 60 TP, and Kenobi in a T100. Moving over to Eagle, we have SpedX offline, Purple Poppy in a Concept 1B, Sub-Supreme in the M6 Yo, White Tiger in a 71, Krish in a 71, Dragonfly in a 71, Firefly in a 71, and SpedX in a T100 LT. Those are the teams, those are the lineups, that is their meta selection for this opening game here on Castilla. One apiece, level pegging both teams. And this is what you kind of expect from a final. Let's not kid ourselves. They've worked hard to get here, and you do expect them to be pretty much level pegged. Now, early on EU, we went back to the old style of Castilla, which was more Campstilla in the opening game, and then the second game was a little bit more aggressive. Recently, we've actually seen a little bit more aggression coming out from the teams on Castilla, but they can do this camping area still. It's still a traditional strat, but we're looking here now. We've got Kenobi in the T100. Oh, they're both going up, Masivo and Kenobi. We've got Nissi and just Waifu there overlooking C, and we will have the heavies making their move either down to this overlook on B or into that A cap, and it looks like they're going to B. SpedX up in the T100 trying to get those spots from high up in the castle area. Spots Camisa, and that's the only one at the moment. Now this is cheeky, and we did see this earlier on EU. White Tiger and Krish sitting down here, but on EU they really push round in through this area to isolate these tanks over this side. Lolly is spotted. Camisa, they know where Camisa is. Dragonfly is coming around as well, with Firefly the only one over the other side of the map. So the rest of E-Girl are all effectively in the castle or centre area, although SpeedX is now rotating back through the spawn. So is Krish and White Tiger, leaving Purple Poppy and Sub Supreme over on the top. The C-Cap has been taken. Just waifu there. Firefly did try to reset, but it didn't really work. Mainly because Kenobi is up there, Nis is up there, and Dakota-san gets a good shot. Oh, just waifu getting a bit of a pounding there. And just waifu. Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea for just waifu to go that way. Obviously, just waifu doesn't realise that there were a load of Eagle tanks coming down that line. But the C-Cap has been taken, so the advantage is with ANBU. At the moment, Eagle not really wishing to push any direction. Although SpeedX here looking to try and get some spots in. Just waifu there in that bat chat. Can't really do much. SpedX has been spotted, but so is just waifu in the bat chat. And the problem with the C-Cap now, oh, that was an I don't know if that was unlucky or just really good play. But a shot came across into just waifu. Didn't connect. But just waifu did manage to sort of deftly avoid it. The problem they've got is this tank here, who just puts a shot straight into Krish. Because that is an OP position. And Masivo is going up as well. So it's pretty much of an OP position to get all those spots in. And you can see here that AMBU has managed to bleed out Eagle somewhat. Oh, that one did connect from Krish. It's a great shot into just waifu. And SpeedX is trying to get up high to get those spots. Spots nicey. But again, no cap's been taken yet for Eagle. Just the C-Cap has taken at this moment in time. Just waifu still getting a bit of a pummeling in that back chat. And now we've still got Sub Supreme here and Dragonfly. We've got to be careful because Lolly Masivo is overlooking. And now we've got White Tiger and joining Krish on the ramp. But the problem is, look at the... I mean, they were doing this on EU during the middle part of the tour where they wait for the 700, 750 mark before they make their move. And then sometimes, unless you time it well, unless you get the push right, it sometimes doesn't leave you with enough time to do what you need to do to turn it around. At the moment, well, their hit points are in favour of Eagle, despite the fact they've been bled more. But that's mainly because AMBU have got 3 light tanks. What with the T100, the Batchat, and the Sheridan. Dakota-san is just sitting here with Camisa just behind to make sure if that B-cap does get taken, they can react. And now we've got Purple Poppy pushing. Oh, Purple Poppy really getting pummeled. SpeedX is trying to take that cap. That's prompted Kenobi to come back in. Purple Poppy is there to try and stop anybody coming around the corner. And Purple Poppy is in a concept, which is a great haul-down tank. But over the other side of the map, well, we got Masivo pushing round in the Sheridan. Christian White Tiger in good positions. The LT of SpeedX was not able to take C. Just too many tanks there trying to reset. And now they're... Oh, Firefly! Nicely, really got a bead on that. Christian White Tiger got to be careful. Masivo is looking for the B-cap. Camisa pushing in with Dakota-san. Oh, what a great shot, and down goes SpeedX. And this is not looking good for Eagle. This is looking in favour of AMBU as they're looking to pull round over the other side of the map. We've got Kenobi and just waifu. And you think with 3 light tanks and that lack of armour, well, but they're just bleeding out Eagle here. And we're at the 250 mark. Krish is a one-shot, but so is Camisa, but Masivo will be loaded in a moment. Camisa goes down, but so does Krish. Moving over here, Firefly down, and now Purple is going to feel the wrath of both Nessie and Kenobi. We're just going to have a look at this one very quickly, although Dragonfly and White Tiger just lost a shed load of hit points. Now we're going to leave that and quickly get back over to this side of the map. Down goes Purple Poppy in the concept. White Tiger won't survive, but he does manage to take down just Waifu first. And now we've got Sub Supreme and Dragonfly. Dragonfly is a one-shot. This one should be going to AMBU. There is nothing E-Girl can do about that. Dragonfly is a one-shot, but the points are totally against them. Down goes Dragonfly. Sub Supreme in the M6 Yo, last one standing. And there's not much E-Girl can do about it. Points are totally against them, and now they've got no tanks left. So, AMBU 2-1 as we move into the next game. Here on Castilla. My phone just keeps doing that. It's really annoying. So, E-Girl have got to dig deep. They have got to dig deep. At the moment, AMBU seem to have just got the bit between their teeth a little bit, coming back from that opening round victory, that opening game victory on against them by E-Girl on Rockfield. So they've still got a bit to do. Anyway, we're swapping the spawn points. This time we have E-Girl on the north spawn, AMBU on the south spawn. Masivo in a T100, Camisa in the 71, just Waifu in the IS-7, Nessie in the T95, Dakota in the Type 71, Lolly in the 71, and Kenobi in the IS-7. Moving over to E-Girl, we have Spedex in the TVP, Purple in the 60 TP, Sub Supreme in the 71, White Tiger in the 71, Krish in the 71, Dragonfly in the 71, and Firefly also in a 71. Well done, James. Got 2 tanks. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. I didn't realise there were tanks in them, but there you go. If there are tanks in the crates, that's even better. So E-Girl have got to find their feet here. They've got to try and get themselves back into this game. It's not going to be difficult for them. We know for a fact that they can do it. We saw them turn over AMBU in the opening round. So they can certainly turn it back around here. They've just got to get themselves into that place and see what they can do. This is the second game now on Castilla. Like I said, it is the best of 9, so it's the first of 5 victories, guys. 5 victories. Long way to go yet. Hit points, wow, nothing in it really. 200 in favour of AMBU, but 200 is absolutely nothing to write home about at this level of the game and against teams like these. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. Hopefully E-Girl are going to throw down the gauntlet a little bit and come bouncing back. So we have Masivo in the T100 looking to go over and probably get over the ridge and towards that B cap. Nessie in the T95 is heading for the A cap and everybody else heading for the Z cap. Rotating around the map very quickly to see what E-Girl are doing. Well, looks like they're going to be kind of iron fisting it to the C cap. Although Purple Poppy and Spedex are just staying down. And we're going to have a big brawl around C. White Tiger, Firefly, Krish, they're not stopping. They're just going through. Camisa has been called. Camisa is the target. Poor old Camisa is feeling the wrath, but now Dakota and Lolly are coming in. Down goes Camisa, but at the same time, down goes Firefly, so 1 tank down apiece. And now this is where E-Girl need to get their focus fire on point. And at the moment, Kenobi seems to be the call, but Sub Supreme is aiming towards Lolly. Dragonfly and White Tiger now aiming at Lolly. In fact, Lolly has now been the call. They're forgetting the IS-7 of Kenobi. They're going for Lolly in the 71 instead. Masivo. Well, Krish has gone down. Firefly has gone down, but so is Masivo for AMB. Oh, and down goes Lolly. And now, oh, Nessie is coming in, looking for Sub Supreme. And who are they going to focus this time? Looks like they're going to focus the T95. He's on flat ground with his pretty poor armor on the hull. And that is what they're aiming for. White Tiger looking to put a shot in, but Dragonfly now looking a little bit worse for wear as Dakota and just Weifu comes in. White Tiger desperately not hit point sharing against Dragonfly here. Looking to put those shots into Nissi. Down goes Dragonfly. Just going to leave that for the moment because over this side we've got Poppy and SpedX. Sub Supreme is now a one shot. Kenobi is pushing down onto SpedX. But good shot comes across. Oh, poor old Kenobi losing a shed load of HP. He's now a one shot. So is Nussi. Let's quickly get right round to this brawl. And Nissi is a one shot. Nissi goes down. White Tiger's done well to hang on over here. And at the moment it's 2 against 4. It looks like, wow, I've scrubbed that. It's 2 against 3, but just Weifu is now a one shot. Purple Poppy should be looking to put the big roll in. Just blocking just Weifu from retreating. Now we have Dakota-san coming round. Down, down, down goes Sub Supreme as well. Unfortunately, it's 2 against 1. Dakota-san is very healthy, but so is Purple Poppy, and so does SpedX. And SpedX is now in the TVP fully loaded, unleashing that DPM. Dakota-san desperately trying to get out of the way, but he can't. Purple Poppy is on his long reload. He's dropped the adrenaline, but the adrenaline's now run out. He's still got tungsten loaded, making sure of that penetration shot. He's fully loaded, desperately looking for the penetration. He hasn't actually pulled the trigger yet. He's just waiting. There we go. Almost 600 roll. Oh, and SpedX comes around in the TVP and finishes off poor old Dakota. So, told you, never underestimate E-Girl. They brought it back to level pegging 2-all. As we move into the next map. Great little game there from E-Girl. Very aggressive through that C-cap. Not giving any quarter at all to ANBU. And getting their focus fire pretty much on point, which helped them a lot there. We now move into New Bay. Fingers crossed it's not going to glitch. So that's New Bay. We will have AMBU on the south spawn, E-Girl on the north spawn. Readied up, both teams. We have Massivo in the 50B, just Waifu doubling up in the 50B. Leo, who's this? Leo Defender. Leo Defender coming in the 71, Nessie in the 50B as well. Triple 50B, Dakota in the 71, Lolly in the 71, and Kino in a 72. Looking across at Ego, we have SpeedX in a 71, Purple Poppy in a Crown Wagon, Sub Supreme in the Crown, White Tiger in the IS-4, Chris in a 71, Dragonfly in a Crown Wagon, and Firefly in a 71. Excuse me, early in the morning I cough a lot more because there's too much dust outside. New Bay, always a tricky little map. Are they going to push out towards those middle caps near the park, or are they going to send some tanks over to those ramps? It's always a tricky one. And the thing is, I mean, when you get to this level, these teams have multiple strats from each spawn, and it's pretty difficult to work out where they're going. However, triple 50B, must admit, I've not seen that strat before, so I'm interested in this one. And I would hazard a guess actually that they are going towards the C cap. And it looks like AMBU are heading that way at the moment. And I'm expecting something to be hanging around here, waiting for this middle route with the crossfires. Moving across the map, well, E-Girl, they are not sending everybody to the park. They're going to the ramp. So we've got both strats in play here. The ramp strat by E-Girl and the park strat by ANBU. That's what we're looking at. And you can see here, SpedX getting up high, just not able to get any spots at this moment in time. C cap has been taken, and the A cap will be taken by E-Girl. Purple Poppy and Sub Supreme, well, they're just holding back. There's a little ridge just here that you can sit all but Leo Defender there. Putting a shot. I don't know if Purple Poppy was spotted, but putting a shot in, maybe in anticipation. But there's a little ridge here which you can stay behind unspotted for quite a while. Quickly getting round because now the C cap is taken. AMBU are rotating their tanks back towards this middle area like we saw on the overview. With Kenobi, well, Kenobi's in an interesting spot. I must admit, I've never seen anybody stick their tank there before. I've normally seen them stick them around here. That way you've got cover down this route and that route. E-Girl, however, they are behind on the point, so they've got to start making the moves. And it looks like White Tiger and Firefly looking for the crossing point. Talking about the crossing point, well, it looks like AMBU are looking to fist it right into that B cap. So let's have a look at that, because there's only two tanks here. Kranvagons, both of them, and the B cap is being, but the cross shot's now coming in, but they will be able to get the B cap pretty straightforward. There's nobody there to counter it for E-Girl, and there's two AMXs and a Leo and a Type 71 all into B cap. So now cap points, putting pressure onto E-Girl. E-Girl really need to counter push this B cap, so that's why we're staying here. And here comes Krish, along with the Firefly and the other 71 and the IS-4. Now AMBU are able to rotate out of B, retreat, get to better positions. That I don't know what E-Girl was doing there. They needed to sort of make a move sooner rather than later. They had the strength in numbers over this side. Admittedly, there are two AMX 50Bs sat in the park as well. But now E-Girl have kind of let AMBU control the map a little bit. And they're putting themselves under pressure. Admittedly, they're only 100 points behind. But 100 points is 100 points. And they're putting themselves under pressure at this side. Moving down, Dakota is pushing onto Dragonfly. Firefly is there as well, so is SpeedX. But not able to get the shots in. And poor old Dragonfly in the Kranwagen here is feeling a little bit of pain from something coming across. I think it was one of the AMXs. And now we've got... Oh, now they're moving into the B cap, trying to do a counter push. Led by Sub Supreme. Sub Supreme is pushing through. He is on the wrong long reload though. So whilst there's a little push here, the main push is over this side. As AMBU counter push into White Tiger and to Krish. White Tiger and Krish feeling the wrath of these 50Bs. And in the middle area, oh, down, however, goes Leo Defender. And that hasn't changed anything because they also lost Lolly, but they've lost Krish of E-Girl. And now they've lost Firefly, so 2 tanks down a piece. Take that 3 tanks as SpeedX goes down. Take that, make that 4 tanks as White Tiger go down. B cap and A cap have been taken, but the points now firmly in favor. Dragonfly is looking for Massivo. Massivo is on a long reload. Massivo, down goes Massivo. Back over to this side very quickly because, oh, Kenobi, down he goes. But it's 3 against, well, scrub that, it's 2 against 3. Purple Poppy in the Kranwagen trying to push onto Dakota, but he's got 2 tanks behind him and he lost a lot of HP with that move, and down he goes, leaving Dragonfly as the last tank standing for E-Girl. Gets a good roll into Dakota San. Just Waifu coming in the 50B will be fully loaded. 2 against 1. Can Dragonfly hold fire against these 50Bs? Nessie will be fully loaded by the time Waifu is unloaded. And Dragonfly can't really do much about this. And down goes Dragonfly. Meaning AMBU moved 3 up against E-Girl. E-Girl, though, well, they can still turn it back into their favor to level it back out again, making it 3-all. Good brawling here on NA, but AMBU had the lion's share there. They were able to put a lot more on a lot more pressure on with getting those caps, to be honest. Swapping the spawn points now, we will have AMBU on the north spawn, E-Girl on the south spawn. Just waiting for them to load up their meta selections. Looks like E-Girl may be first. We have Spedex in the bat chat, Purple Poppy and potential, oh no, into a Type 71, maybe. Sub-Supreme in the Crown Wagon, White Tiger in the IS-4, Krish in the 71, Dragonfly in the 71, and Firefly also in a 71. Still waiting for AMBU, as they're still picking their meta. We have Masivo in the bat chat. Just Waifu potentially in a 60 TP, Leo Defender in a 60 TP, Just Waifu now jumped into a 71. Nissi in the 217 Badger. Wow, there's a lot of people have been picking Badgers recently. Dakota-san in the 71, Lolly in the 71, and Kenobi in a 60 TP. So that is where we are at. That is what we have got. We have still got 25 odd seconds to go, so we've got plenty of time. E-Girl will be looking to turn this one back into their favour. Well, I say back into their favour. They need to just bring it back level pegging. AMBU will be looking to try and push it to a match point, however. Remember, it is best of 9, so it's first to 5 victories. AMBU are on the cusp of match point. They are 3 up. What is this rubbish? I don't know. That was weird. Strange pop-up as I'm going into a tour. Good timing, Wargaming. Gotta give you credit. Hit points, wow, in favour of E-Girl, but it's not massive and it's not much, and it doesn't really make that much of a difference at this stage of the game, to be fair. Let's get up high and see what they're going to be doing this time. Well, it looks like AMBU are sending up to the ramps, especially with that Badger, with the rest of the team heading towards the B-cap, although Lolly is just tailing off and heading towards the ramp area. E-Girl, well, let's move around the map, and we can see that they are going to push right into the C-cap. That's where they're going. Firefly, Dragonfly, and Krish will get in there. Purple Poppy will just be behind, along with Sub-Supreme. White Tiger just peeling off down to the sort of overview of the heavy route, along with SpeedX trying to get those spots there in that bat chat. So that's where we're at. C-cap is taken, A-cap will be taken, and the B-cap is also taken. So points on the board for both teams, but AMBU do have the best positions at this moment in time with regard to base points. Dragonfly pushing forward into that B-cap. Don't know if that's going to be a good idea, Dragonfly. There are lots of tanks there. He doesn't know that, and he now knows that because he's just been smacked. But so is Masivo over the other side for AMBU. Dragonfly now just looking to defend the corner. You can see E-Girl stacking their tanks up into the park area, and that's where they are. SpeedX, well, let's get around there because there's some good trading going on between SpeedX. Oh, I say good trading, but that Badger just dropped a big roll onto poor old SpeedX, and another shot coming in. So SpeedX has got to be careful there. Moving back over to the B cap. Oh, they're just pushing in every quarter. Now Eagle pushing into the B cap, looking to try and catch these heavy tanks off guard. They don't even bother with the cap. They're just looking to brawl. Krish, Dragonfly, Purple Poppy, all here. Now comes the Crown Wagon of Sub-Supreme and Firefly. So they have now got the tanks. Poor old Leo Defender is feeling the wrath of a lot of Eagle firepower going in. Leo Defender, is he able to get safe? Yes, looks that way. And now White Tiger is joined through. Firefly is tussling over there. SpeedX is now a one-shot. So is Leo Defender, to be fair. But now the AMBU heavies. Down goes SpeedX. The AMBU heavies are now going to counter push. They feel that they can. Just Waifu here and Nissi, they're trying to take down Firefly. Firefly's been holding them up for quite a long time, but down he goes. And now we've got Lolly, Dakota-san, and Kenobi. Krish is trying to break out to try and isolate Lolly. Another shot's going in. don't think this time I don't think Eagle's focus fire is on point like it was in the last big brawl they did. They've whittled down tanks, and Krish is trying to take out this defender. But the Leo defender in the 60 TP has managed to run away. Now it's 2 against too many. Still 2 against too many. White Tiger is very healthy in the IS-4, but he's got a lot of work to do, and there's not much they can do about it. Leaving White Tiger back over the map to Krish. They failing to knock down these low hit point targets, which didn't help them. They finally get Leo Defender out of the game, but now it's still 2 against 4. Wow, scrub that. It's 1 against 4. And Krish is the last one. And I think, not being overly critical, I think Eagle just dropped the ball a little bit there to be just a little bit. I don't think, I think their focus fire just deserted them as AMBU go into match point. So come on, Eagle, you can bring it back. We have faith. Come on. 4-2 is the standings. AMBO 4, Eagle 2. We are moving into Fort Despair. Hopefully this one's not going to glitch. So that's Fort Despair. We all know Fort Despair, not the easiest of maps. We will have AMBU on the North spawn. Massivo in the Sheridan, Just Waifu in the VK-72, Leo Defender in the 71, Nissi in the IS-4, Dakota in the 71, Lolly in the IS-4, and Kenobi in the 71. Eagle will be going out on the South spawn. We have SpedX in the Crown Wagon, Purple Poppy in the VK-72, Sub Supreme in the Crown Wagon, White Tiger in the 71, Krish in the 71, Dragonfly in a 71, and Firefly in a 113. Those are the lineups. We have seconds few to go. AMBU are at match point, and sun is now up, so I haven't got the curtains closed, so all of a sudden it's like boom. Eagle, got to dig deep, got to get this focus fire on point, and they've got to dig deep if they can. Their heads are probably down a little bit, losing 3 in a row, but got to try and push through that if possible and try their best to keep it going. Let's get up. When the timer goes down, we'll get up and see where they're going. Are they be going? I mean, with VKs, you should be looking to have them. The VK should be looking for one that side and one alternatively and on the other team, and then the 71 should be pushing into this corner over there. Sheridan and Massivo getting up into that ramp area to get those early spots. That's a normal tactic, and look at the spots that Massivo is getting. All the 71s going into the corner that they can see there now, and there's going to be a bit of a brawl over there. 71 versus 71, Dakota San, Leo Defender and Kenobi all spotted. Now, Just Waifu pushing right in that VK, into that B cap. SpedX and Sub Supreme are there, but they're not. Are they going to be able to reset? I don't think they can. And it's interesting because normally you would have a VK-72 parked here from the alternate spawn. Yep, Poppy is just around the corner, you can see. So the B cap has been taken. Massivo, Lolly, and Just Waifu are there. Surprised Eagle are not pushing round. They have got the tank advantage over this side. What with Poppy over in the back. Poppy really isn't moved. Poppy is now moving. Taking the time for Purple Poppy to move. They're looking to brawl onto the callers to shoot down the Sheridan. And Massivo is down though. So now they have... They actually have the advantage over this side, but down goes Sub Supreme. Purple Poppy coming in, but just Weifu is far, far healthier. Good shot, but just Weifu should be able to finish, and so should Lolly. Down they go, which means we've got a brawl over this side. Dakota-san is worse for wear. Dakota-san down they go. 2 tanks down apiece. Scrub that. White Tiger, down he goes. Massive rolls into White Tiger. Now they've got to get this focus fire of E-Girl. Nissy is the target, but Leo Defender coming in, trying to help out. Dragonfly being pushed. They're trying to keep Nissy there, but Leo Defender is very healthy and he's able to put shots into Dragonfly. Down goes Dragonfly over the other side of the map. The VK has gone down. Down goes Nissy. Cranragon here as Speed X against Lolly. Firefly and the 113 is going over to help Krish. Krish is looking, well, very healthy. Kenobi is a one-shot. Come on, Eagle, you can do this, guys. Down goes Kenobi. It's 2 against 3. Now these now this 71 and this 113 can focus their attention onto Leo Defender. Lolly, however, has turned over SpeedX over the other side, so it's 2 on 2. Points are in favour of AMBU, however. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. They've got to finish off this Type 71. You can see here Leo Defender and Chris just face-hugging. Leo Defender doing everything to narrow down those penetrating areas. And, oh, Chris needed to pen that one. Now comes Lolly in the IS-4. They haven't finished off Leo Defender, and Chris losing hit points. That was not what they wanted. Leo Defender, down he goes. They can now turn their attentions to Lolly. They've got to hit point share. Firefly is doing everything to block the shot from Lolly. Oh, Lolly hasn't pulled the trigger. Lolly is about to pull the... No, Lolly hasn't. Firefly doing a lion's job here of protecting Krish. Lolly has fired. Krish, however, needed to land that shot. Great shot there by Firefly. Krish getting into a position of cover. Firefly should be able to finish off Lolly now, and they do. Eagle bringing one back. 3-4. Wowzers. Oh, Eagle. Putting their heads back into the place they need to be putting them. And managing to grab another win here on Fort Despair as we go into the next game on FD. Swapping those spawn points. Eagle now on the north spawn. We have Spedex in the Crown Wagon, Purple Poppy in the VK, Sub Supreme in the Crown Wagon, White Tiger in the 71, Krish in the 71, Dragonfly in the 71, and Firefly in a 71. AMBU are on the south spawn. We have Masivo in the 71, just Weifu in the Sheridan, Leo Defender in a 71, Nissy in a 71, Dakota in a 71, Lolly in a 71, and Kenobi in a 71. Can Eagle dig deep and push this to the decider? That's what they need to do. It's still match point for ANBU, but Eagle, coming on the back of a win there, will be looking as much as they possibly can to push this one to the decider on Naval Frontier. Got to dig deep though. For one, you've got to dig deep, and two, they've got to get that focus fire on point. They had it on point in the first game. They had it on point in the first game. They had it on point in the Castilla game, and they kind of brought it back in the last game. But they need to get that focus fire working. They got to focus those targets. Got to call them out. Got to finish them off. So, can Eagle push it to that decider? Time will tell. Let's get up high and see where the teams are going. Well, it looks like AMBU are heading for the middle area again. Their heavies are going straight through towards that B cap area. Just Weifu going into the balcony to get those overlooks. Moving around the map to Eagle. Well, looks like Eagle are going to go A and B en masse. I'm expecting them to peel off to the B cap. They're not going to A, they're just going straight into B. Do they have the tank advantage? Yes, they do. They should continue their push. They should continue their push here. And if they continue their push, they've got the advantage on the tanks. That's pulled Kamisa in and Kenobi. So 5 tanks for AMBU. Massivo here receiving a lot of pain. And they're being bled out here, but so's Firefly and Krish. Now counter pushing by AMBU. Aspect is pushing through in the Type 71. Firefly is a one-shot. Krish is basically a one-shot as well. Down goes Krish. Down goes Firefly. But Massivo has also gone down. And this is where the focus fire. Down goes SpeedX. And this is where the focus fire really needed to be on point. I think Eagle should have continued their push there, but they didn't. Now Sub Supreme is being focused in that Kranwagen. Can't really do much, Sub Supreme. Not in the Kranwagen there. He's on a long reload. Nissi will... Yeah, they do finish their Kranwagen off. It's 3 against 5. White Tiger trying to push around onto Aspect. Aspect. Oh, Aspect's got to be careful. Oh, Aspect goes down. But so does White Tiger. It's now 2 against too many. Purple Poppy coming in, puts a great shot into Kenobi, but Dragonfly is not going to last. Dragonfly should be the focus of attention here, and Nissi should be able to put one into the back of the end. They do. Leaving Purple Poppy as the last tank standing for E-Girl. It's been fantastic unless something really weird happens, like 4 ammo racks. This one will go to ANBU, meaning they are the winners of the NA Challengers Tour. Just Weifu blocking the shots, making sure that Purple Poppy can't get anything into Kenobi. Not that's going to help. And Purple Poppy, down they go. The victory goes to ANBU. Fantastic games. Eagle, wow, they did their best to try and get themselves back into the game, but I just think their focus fire was a little bit off, and it didn't help their cause, if I'm being particularly honest with you. So congratulations to AMBU, commiserations to Eagle. I've got 6 Samurai again, now I've got a license, and now I've got more. That's what happens when you don't go on your account for a while. So, anyway, as I said, congratulations to AMBU, commiserations to Eagle. However, they both gave us a darn good show, and it was lovely to absolutely have the pleasure to be here to watch. So, congratulations to ANBU. That's all I can say on that one. They've done well. There's nothing more you can say about that. Don't know what's going on here, so it's not meant to be like this. It's meant to be, alas, like that. AMBU are the winners. So well done to you. I'm now going to do some replays because we've got to stream for another 20 minutes. So let me get some replays up and running. I've got no replays loaded at the moment, so I need to find my replays that I've got from earlier and have a look at this one. So, not much, I mean, at the end of the day there, I mean, if seeing in the chat that Eagle is saying that they were struggling, in the chat there, in Nature Man 2 is saying that, oh, we were struggling to get this, we were struggling to get a team together. So they've done particularly well if that's the case, if you were struggling after, you know, if you're struggling to get the team up and running, then you've done well to get us where you've got to. It's always disappointing when obviously you don't win. So give me a couple of seconds. I look like I'm going to try and speak to every good name is taken. So give me a couple of seconds. I'm in a VC with every good name is taken. I'm trying to get that working. Oh, hang on a minute. What's that? Where's that gone? No, I don't want that. I want this. I want this one. I think. I should, but it's not showing. That's the problem. It's not showing. It's showing. I had it working earlier, but I don't know if it's working now. Is it working now? So, guys, can you hear every say hello? There is, but I don't know if they can hear you. That's the problem. Yeah. Yes. Let's have a look. Well, let me just go to the lounge. I think I had it sorted out in the lounge. Yeah, I did have it sorted out in the lounge. Are you still there? No, I haven't got it. I haven't. No, it's for some reason it's not coming through. I don't know why. I have no idea. Yeah, it's not coming through at all on the game capture, and I don't know why that is. So I don't know why that is. That's really weird. Let me see if I can sort something else out here. Try and get this game capture working. It's really weird, man. Let's see if I can do it. The matches were fantastic, I thought. I really enjoyed them, to be honest with you. Hang on a moment. Let's see. Game capture. Trying to get... Sorry about this, guys, for those of you watching on the stream, but... Well, the technical difficulty I have, as I said, is it's Dubai, yeah. So you can see that I'm speaking to every, but I'm just not getting the sound coming through, unfortunately, from the